I'm Brittany Edwards and welcome to my box of chocolates. Sorry, I have to interrupt you right there because I need to get real for a second. This channel is all about me sharing my authentic self with you, and authentically speaking, my life is only about 87% together at any given time. So today you will see an 87% together Chicago apartment tour. But I will be successfully bamboozling you to think that my life is together and then proceed to expose myself accordingly. This is Gertrude. I don't have any live specimens because, quite frankly, that's a lot of responsibility and I'm enough. I would tell you how much my rent is, but I figured it would be more fun if we play that game where you guess and I tell you whether you're hot or cold. Alright, let's get to it. You'll be hearing more from me. I know you're not going to believe me, but these storage bins are actually from Dollar Tree, and this is cardboard covered with wood contact paper, just to give you the old razzle dazzle. I'm trying to subtly advertise my book. This rug I actually made myself. It's a DIY. That's also another video. Spoiler alert, do not recommend. It was a painstaking process of sitting down for 4 months with a little bottle of glue and tracing each of these tiny layers of rug around in this rectangle until I made my 6-foot long rounded rectangle jute rug rope. Say that 5 times fast. 6 feet long rounded rectangle jute rug rope. Oh, that was actually not okay. Anyways, these planters are trash bins that have gone from IKEA because insert something about trash to couture here. GLAMOROUS. Yeah. Remember that bamboozling part? Yeah, well, this was part of it. A lot of the footage that you saw was super old. So, you know, the spot has changed quite a bit since then, including this little guy, or a girl, person, thing. And I don't think anybody would ever believe me, so I have to actually show you my real live receipts. So I definitely rolled up into the movie theater with 2 hula hoops for no apparent reason. So I made this shelf out of 2-cent hula hoops. Rope from Dollar Tree, wood paper from Dollar Tree, and wood from an actual wood shop. And I really like it, but I feel like it's time for it to see another life, another days, another something. So that's why you didn't see this. These vases I hacked with a Dollar Tree vase and some anonymous IKEA coaster or something. Ah, the easel. So I don't know where or how or when the idea came upon me. Well, I do know when. I was at an estate sale and I saw this easel. I don't paint, but I like the aesthetic of painting, and I just knew that I had to have it. So I got the easel and I thought,
wow, it would be a great idea if I found a mirror to put on the easel.
So now I am the artwork, you know? You get it? Everything about it is recycled, you know? I got the easel from an estate sale, and the mirror your girl found on Facebook Marketplace, and that was super exciting because it was really hard to find the dimensions. Like, it had to be a certain height but not too thick. So this luxurious couch that you see here, I actually got from Facebook Marketplace. Did not look this cute and luxurious when I got it. This white is where it's at. This is really reckless of me to do, especially with the way my life is set up, but I really like the way it looks and it brings me a lot of happiness. And that is what life is all about. It's finding these little tiny things to bring you a lot of joy, like Gertrude. Let me give you a quick rundown of the space. It is a studio or a one-bedroom, I'm not really sure, but it's somewhere in the middle of a studio and a one-bedroom. I love this space because even though it is a studio / one-bedroom with no living room, my kitchen is not my roommate. My kitchen is my neighbor, and that is the kind of lifestyle that I want to live. My space is kind of like a bohemian, industrial, minimalist-ish jungle. Okay, so let me introduce a concept really quickly. I am a visual minimalist, which means I like the aesthetic, the appearance, the concept of minimalism, but the way my lifestyle is set up, I feel like minimalism is actually toxic, and what we need to be doing instead is essentialism. So essentialism is basically what is essential to my life for happiness, enjoyment, fulfillment, and essentially that doesn't include minimalism. Honestly, that's just because a lot of my hobbies aren't really, you know, conducive towards minimalism. What do I need in order to sustain my existence? That requires a lot of spices, okay? I'm not gonna have just salt and pepper on my whatever every single day. No, we need to have an abundance. So I'm in this process of becoming a little bit more minimalist, and not in a real life way, but really more in an essentialist type of way. And so basically, I just want to know that everything that I have in my space has purpose and meaning and is enjoyable to me. I'm in a space of like getting rid of the excess. I'm not fully there yet because, again, 87% together, but I am continuously getting there. Okay, let me also give you, since I'm exposing myself, also let me tell you that I am historically a pack rat, and it's not my fault, okay? You know, it comes from not having enough, right? Not feeling like there's enough abundance. So you save things so that you don't have to buy them later, and that is the root of minimalism. It's having the money to feel like you don't need to save things. Anyways, that's all another story. I still need to dispose of this human body mannequin. As far as that human body mannequin thing, basically that is for a DIY project that I put on my to-do list about 7 months ago, and as we can see, that has not been done yet. But it is in the works because it is something that I said I would do for somebody, and if I say something, I mean it, and I'm gonna do it. So I didn't say when I would do it, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, pause right there. We need to talk about the kitchen floors. We don't talk about the kitchen floors. So here's the story. When I first moved in here, I saw myself only living here for about 8 months, so I figured, you know, I just need to do some type of temporary fix, and for some reason I was possessed to believe a tablecloth would be the best option. So I found a navy blue tablecloth, applied it to the floor with some handy dandy Elmer's glue, and it looked good for a while until it didn't. And then my mom was visiting, and I figured, you know, I need to give off the facade of a high-functioning adult that knows what she's doing with life, and I covered it up with some contact paper. This probably would have been a good idea if my contact paper wasn't from Dollar Tree and had the shelf life of about 3 business days. So now I have a tablecloth covered with contact paper on my kitchen floor, and it is as chaotic as it sounds. I don't really host many guests, so I haven't had any motivation. I mean, you're here today, but, you know, virtually, so, you know, I can, right. So I haven't had any motivation, interest, spiritual awakening to redo my kitchen floors, and I've just been trying to find like a temporary, but also aesthetically pleasing and not very cost effective, and
not very expensive
way to do the kitchen floors. I just haven't really found that yet, so we're dealing with this. I'm gonna need you to use a little bit of imagination. This is my typewriter. I am meant to exchange my keycaps, but I haven't ordered them yet. That's gonna come in, but just imagine that these are white, circular, retro-looking keycaps. Now this part, my computer, is going to have this white covering, and it'll look really nice, promise. So again, it just kind of all blends in and continue to give off that fake minimalism. Here are some plants that I'm propagating, so they don't look very cute yet or right now, but they will. Oh, right. The couch, let's talk about that. So, originally I got this couch from Facebook Marketplace, and it was $3 and free cents. Got the couch. I only paid for movers because, let's be real, it's been a long time since I've been to a gym, and it was green before, a velvet green, and I liked it. You know, it wasn't bad, but when I took off the cover and I saw it in the white, I was like, yes, yes. What? So I got white couch covers to put over it. They're velvet. I like them. It's really nice. However, it's a pull-out couch, and that means that I need to do some adjustments so that I can pull it out. Those adjustments haven't been made yet, so I've just been disrespectfully, you know, adjusting as necessary. Similarly, the covers that I got for the actual pillows don't really fit, so I have to covering it with an old king-size duvet that I had. Is it a duvet? Let's just say a comforter. I actually plan to make couch covers out of it, but again, the way my extracurricular activities are set up, it all looks cute and put together, but it's really a lie. Well, it's not like a real lie, but it's just like a white lie. You get it? Because the couch is white. Ooh, that was a good one. Okay. So this is a one-woman show. I'm using my tripod as a selfie stick and hope that nothing goes wrong. I'm going to take you around an actual tour so you can see the positioning of everything, okay? Okay, so this is the front door. Pretend we just entered the Grand Palace. And we will do this like this. Okay, so we're gonna walk this way. Right here is my area that I think about my family and all that stuff. And then we come into the bathroom. As you can see, not much really going on here. It's very minimalist. I don't even use soap. Nah, just kidding. Soap's right there. But I do use that same one soap for everything. So that is face, skin, hands. That's Castile soap because, you know, you girls trying to get cast real. I don't know what that means. So anyways, here's my little plants in the bathroom. And there's that place, my family again, and then here's the kitchen. This is what the my POV in the kitchen. That's that little thing that I kind of made earlier. Have not done my dishes, but that's okay. Work in progress all the time, amen. But I cleaned my stove. You know, it's the little things. So I haven't washed my dishes, but I cleaned my stove, so that's a plus. Those are extracurricular activities that I need to organize. Let's go into the living area, living space, whatever you want to call it. And then here begins the closet. You know, I'm still getting my life together over there and up there, but we're getting somewhere. So that is that little guy, and this is my laundry hamper that I took out some clothes so it would actually close. Okay, and now let's go this way. Here is my easel mirror. Oh, you can see my situation. Not very cute. My arm is hurting. So I'm currently using my tripod as a selfie stick, and I'm hoping that I don't end up like that one guy in that Fruit Roll commercial. So there is my little easel mirror. I love it. And my favorite speaker. My plants that are on a struggle bus or train, maybe even an airplane. So yeah, I know right now at this moment you're probably wondering, where's Gertrude's spot? So coming to the living room. I live everywhere here. This is Gertrude's little spot. Look at little Gertie. That's Gertrude's spot, right? So yeah, that is the whole of this place. This is where I live. This is my home. I know at this moment you're probably wondering 87% where, but let me show you. One is definitely here with these dishes. Two is in, yikes, yeah. This chaos. Okay, this actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it did, but there's that. Down here is really, really bad. But, you know, we're getting places. This is all going to be cleared and minimalist and really cute and aesthetic one day, I promise. But this looks really nice. You don't get the full effect because I don't have my other two cups, but I'm sure by this you can tell my personality type. And then here I'm trying to be on my reduce, reuse, recycle flow, and I just need to reduce what I got going on in there, but that is also that spot. But the majority of my chaos, oh, I didn't even highlight my teas here and my tea kettle that I love and my actual, like, whatever that thing is called. Up here I have my teas books, etc., all aggregated in some more jars that I'm trying to decide how I want to spend my life with or without. And so the majority of my extracurricular paraphernalia I've been hiding right here. Right, I also forgot to show you the pile that I swept but haven't vacuumed yet. Okay, so here in this front closet, I keep my children, my beautiful steel drums. Maybe one of these days I'll give you guys a show. And a sewing machine and one of my three fans, because in the summertime I'm literally a turkey roasting on Thanksgiving and nobody's trying to. Okay, so then I have a vacuum, my suitcases back there for traveling, extracurricular adult things such as like drills, toolboxes, toilet paper, you know, all those things. Oh, I forgot to show you. I did this specially for you and I forgot to show you. I even folded the toilet paper for you. See? Yeah, that is the place.